Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As you can see, we have a new toy. I finally bought the Jean Bart commander layout. It's usually priority target, expert marksman, whatever, and consultant expert superintendent. I also spent 1,500 dubloons in buying one of the captains. As soon as I have the points, I'll have adrenaline rush on him. I'm doing the normal layout, as you can see. I did take the firefighting stuff instead of rudder shift, as a lot of people say you should stay mobile with this thing due to the speed boost. The two games I'm about to show you, unfortunately not. I get bow on with a Yamato in the one. Yeah, let's have a look. Flags is a normal Zulu, XP, speed, and no detonation flag. I did see a Jean Bart get detonated earlier today in a match. Yeah, let's put it on. It looks like a French flag, yes. Alright, so how did it come about? I was looking through how much coal I had, how much steel I had. Been pondering the Jean Bart since they had it as a rental for 2 weeks in season 13, and decided then when I clicked on it and I used the coupon, it said, hey, you've got enough. Well, swap some steel for coal and you can get it. And I just decided, alright, I was saving up for the Georgia, but I wanted the Jean Bart. So now I have the Jean Bart. The other thing is also, if you don't have a Trump wagon, for those that don't know, the Missouri is the Trump wagon. Can't buy it anymore, can't really get it anymore unless you are fucking super lucky in a super container. Then you can't get it. Missouri has the highest credit multiplier, and from my understanding, the Jean Bart is one of the better alternates for making credits in this game. And I am but as broke after outfitting this thing. I have something like 500,000 credits left. And that's unfortunately the problem with some of these tier 9s and tier 10s, is the equipment and stuff gets expensive. Anyway, looking forward to enjoying it. Same as the Zumo front firing turrets, same as the Nelson. You saw we play the Nelson fairly well in one of the previous matches. We're on the map Greece here, if I'm not mistaken. Some of the lighting and stuff has changed. It looks phenomenal. This Russian BB is just sailing straight ahead. And while we get into position, I will drink some coffee. No special cup today. It's a plain blue cup. No, the thing is, like with any other new ship that you have to get, I need to really learn the shell speed. Yeah, all the stats can tell you the shells go at 2,800 feet per second, or this or that, but it's actually playing it in the game. I'm almost finishing grinding my Ismail, and I will miss her railguns. So expect a video on the sign-up later this week. I got an itch. Hey, are you shooting at me? 4 destroyers per side. Yeah. Not fun. So most of the team are heading to A and C. And let's see if we can actually get to score some hits there. Okay, three hits. That's all right. I will take that. Okay, looks like he's reversing. Now we move forward again. And there, Alsace has taken out our Seattle. That's unfortunate. Yep, see, there's moved forward. And that's the opposing team's Jean Bart. So I've switched from HE to AP. Jean Bart is one of the few high tier battleships where it's actually really what's the word I want to use? Not capable. Where you can use HE effectively. Yeah, unfortunately that guy's playing hide and go fuck yourself. So, and I have a destroyer sitting in smoke, firing again. Yeah, for destroyer gameplay, fun and engaging. Ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly why I hate the destroyer. Yeah, you can now sort of counter fire into that, like I'm trying to, but he just moves a little bit and he avoids, well, he doesn't avoid all of them, but I overpen in one pen. 2 fires, time I put out, and I'm reversing. And you see now it takes me half an hour to reload while he's pumping out fucking sets of shells and shells. I really dislike destroyers. Okay, where are you and where are you going? I think it's an enemy. Iowa. Didn't lead him enough. Yeah, some hits. He's not shooting at me. This is gonna hurt. What the fuck? Seriously, 4 of them shooting at me. The ship is brand new. Okay, so 2 hits. 27,000 damage. I suppose it was a good test of it. So, just the very first game that I took the ship into. And I still have 3 ships firing at me. Okay, somebody blew up one of my guns. That's disabled one of my guns. Now, when I was watching YouTube reviews on the Jean Bart, Mouchage did warn that this is something that does regularly happen as your turrets get knocked out. Nelson, same story, turret regularly gets knocked out. It is what it is, and I'm on fire again. Alright, so I have 2 of our friendly battleships going past. Azuma takes care of the Alsace. Thank you. You can now fuck off. Is that Iowa coming back? Time for me to repair a bit. Let's see, do I get... this Soyuz popped a Fletcher. Secondaries. Okay, 3 hits. I was 10,000 damage there. I'll take that. Sip of coffee. I notice that. Can't spot the destroyer and he is just sitting and throwing fire at the, I think it's a cruiser that we had there. Yeah, a cruiser can do absolutely nothing. Fun and engaging. Oh, Georgia has taken out an Alsace with secondaries. Good. Alright, we are 1 down and there are 3 down. And I am getting the fuck out of here. Speed boost on. I do like that. Can get over 30 plus knots with a ship. Oh, and there's that Iowa trying to punch holes into me. It's very unfortunate. Seriously, dude? And this guy's still playing hide and peekaboo. Alright, so 48,000 damage. Not bad for a first match. Okay. And I'm on fire again. What is this? Oh, this is the enemy Jean Bart. He's using the different camo scheme. Alright, let's heal up a bit. And I'm using my fire boost, whatever you want to call that. Reload booster. There we go. So, time to use the reload booster and see if I can put some holes into him. No. Come on, focus. There we go. So both of us are shooting HE, as you can see, and he set me on fire again. I only score about 3,000 damage on him. He's going to get a fuck ton of damage because my damage control part is on cooldown. Yeah, that's all. Oh, nice, he's burning and he's just put it out. And the enemy team's now falling thick and fast. Benham's taking out the Kitakazi. Alright, fire, you can burn out. Well, we've got 2 destroyers trying to deal with A. I have a fire. That's an Alaska going in there. And that Alaska is obviously letting the fire burn. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. I will take that. I really want to get this captain the extra 2 points so I can get adrenaline rush. And because he's got the speciality of the adrenaline rush, it'll be even quicker. Also, as you noticed, I shaved. I don't look like a fucking hobo. Alright, so this guy is literally trying to become part of the landscape. It reminds me of that Henry V that we had in the Alaska gameplay, where that Henry was literally trying to sail off the edge of the map to avoid shells. Now he's literally trying to become part of the mountain, trying to avoid shells. Oh, what the fuck's in front of me? Okay, no. Quick turn. I do enjoy the mobility of this ship. It's actually quite nice. Okay, Iowa or Alaska? Which one do I shoot at? Come on. Alright, he's gonna pop his nose out in a second. Alright, come on. So, 68,000 damage so far. There's a little bit more to farm. Okay, there we go. I should be able to get a clear shot. HE. He was burning already, so I'm not 100% sure. And I'm shattering, which isn't good. I'm not sure why I didn't change the AP here. Oh, and the Mogador is taking care of that Alaska. Mogador does look fun. Ooh, the Jean Bart is... That's why I carry the detonation flags. The Jean Bart has detonated the Alsace tier 9 for tier 9. Now, in theory, apparently your Jean Bart is more of a tier 8. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I am keen to see how many credits I make out of this thing. I'm not running all the credit flags I have. Maybe if somebody can comment and let me know how the credit multiplier works. Alright, time for AP. I think that's... Okay, so... No point in going after that Iowa. I've got this enemy BB in front of me. I think it was also an Alsace.
Engine boost activated.
And time to sail straight at him. Well, it's me and everybody else. He's power tanking and reversing. No, obviously being power tanking, he's got a hell of a lot of armor at the front, so using AP might not be the best idea, not with these caliber guns. I think they're only 16-inch guns. So HE it is. He's getting shot from the side, but he's being very lucky. Okay, let's put out the fire. Let's see, maybe I can get a fire started on his upper superstructure. Well, that dispersion looks good. That dispersion looks very good. 3,500 damage. Come on. Benham is torpedoed at Iowa. Yes, alright, finally I have a fire started. And he puts out the fire. Seriously? That's very unsporting of him. Okay, well, we're at 950 points. I think that's an enemy rune or something, and he's trying to sail off the edge of the map to try and get away. Switch to AP. Maybe I can get another lucky shot or two in on him. 994 points wise. 997. 1000. Alright, very first match in the Jean Bart. Very first win in the Jean Bart. I'll take that. Okay, interesting. I have Dreadnought. And you can see it's my very first match because I got the gift. And some anniversary stuff. 82,000 damage. 561,000. No high on the XP. That's fine. I was only learning how to use it now. There was a rune trying to save off the map. And yeah, I made about 500,000 profit. As you can see, I've only got 1.2 there. Next match I had in this thing. This is gonna hurt. Enemy's got 2 Yamatos, Iowa, Yoshino, Impeccable, Tier 8s. We've got a Montana, a Yamato, a Zao. I am not a fan of this map. So try and remember this is only the second game I'm playing with this thing.
Engine boost activated.
I'm not a fan of this map. I find it very difficult to position, which I suppose makes it an excellent map, because if you can read this map and you can position yourself properly on this map, it makes you a good player. I'm not a good player. I'm fucking bottom tier gutter scrubbing. I'm never last in XP unless I play a Pensacola in a ranked match and get Citadels right at the start. But you should know by now not to play something like that. Pensacola's tier 6, well, Indianapolis, or any of those. And yes, in the ranked 7, the current ranked sprint, tier 7s, I see people bring in Indianapolises, etc. Things that get citadeled quite badly, quite easily. I tried to take that like a Gillionaire once or twice. Could not get it to work. I really could not get it to work. It was so difficult. Anyways, this match starts. There's an island D7 that I'm heading for. This guy has set his bombers into a hailstorm. They're not going to survive very much. And there's a... oh, hello. That's a Cleveland. You can see with the AA. That's a Cleveland. Used to love my Cleveland for AA. Fucking hell. More planes. One hit 4,000. I would have liked to have a Citadel or two on him, but it was a bit of a snapshot. This thing's pretty good at its snapshotting. It's not bad. I've seen worse. Alright, so let's get behind the island. This reminds me of that movie 2005. Ewan McGregor and what was that woman? She plays Black Widow. Anyway, The Island. Very good movie. Some moral questions and stuff to answer when watching something like that. Okay, I think that's an enemy Zal. Let's see if we can put shells towards him. Could recognize the funnel shape as a Japanese, and I think where they had the Zal. Well, oh, I have a penetration. Didn't even think I was going to be able to hit there. 3 planes shot down so far. 2 over penetrations, 5,000 damage. Yay. Let's clap it.
Engine boost deactivated.
I don't want to sail past this island before I can see who that is and what it is, and has he fired its guns. Alright, that was 3 hits. You know, there's 3 penetrations and I didn't score anything else. That's a Yamato. Alright, that's a problem. That's a Yamato. That is a Yamato. That's a problem.
Torpedoes to port.
Come on, come on. Ooh, fuck me. Alright, so I managed 5 hits. Switch to HE quickly there. You'll notice I used that reload booster and start that fire on the Yamato. Yamato hasn't gone much further and I'm reversing. The Jean Bart versus the Yamato? No. Montana, maybe. Maybe Manguzumo. I will take a Yamato. This thing? No. Okay, so shoot some more planes down. Reverse. Speaking of a Montana, here it comes. Alright, so if that Montana is going to push that Yamato, then I will obviously push forward. Everything but my damage control is in cooldown, so that doesn't help. Looks like a Montana stuck there. That Yamato has stopped there. Okay, well, this Mogami. Feel sorry for the guy with the Mogami in this match. I've played through the Mogami. I haven't bought the Ibuki yet. The Mogami, if you use the smaller guns, is usable. It's not a bad ship, but it's got a citadel that's from literally bow to stern. And everybody, when they see it, they will shoot at it. Alright, so this is the part where you shoot HE again. We've lost 3 of our destroyers, while we've lost our turrets. This destroyer does a brave move here. I don't know what he was thinking. Turrets takes out their La Fantastique, and that's our turrets with a flesh wound. Interesting. Okay, so he's heading for the edge of the map. Have I got AP loaded? And this Montana's going to push, and I think there's a Cleveland with him. There's a Cleveland that I put 1 shell into. And let's have a look. Oh shit, it's still that Yamato. Okay, this is a problem. Well, ouch. Okay, so, yeah, obviously I'm being radared. I've got 2 things shooting at me. Now, first mistake that I was wondering what is this Montana doing is why is he going broadside now to that Yamato? Seriously, why are you going broadside to that Yamato? That thing's going to punch fucking holes in you the size of that Cleveland. Well, cool. I burn that Cleveland down and I get a kill. That Yamato's taken a huge chunk out of that Montana's health. I'm switching to HE. There's no way I'm bow destroying, and yeah, there it is. Yamato's taking out our Montana, and I'm in a world of shit. Alright, I need to get bow on, and I need to start reversing. And I need to fire as much HE as possible to burn. Because this thing's going to tear me a new asshole, as you can see. Oh, come on, reload. My reload boosters on cooldown. At least my speed boost is up, so I can reverse quicker. That Yamato eats a torpedo, and it doesn't even do a chunk of damage. What the hell is this CV doing? Alright, well, if I'm going to be shooting at a Yamato, I might as well take a shot at the CV. See if I can burn him a bit. And he's just hanging there. Because he's a lot softer than this Yamato. Oh, fuck. We're gonna play. Yeah, I've got a destroyer in the G line on my side, and one of my guns are going crazy. Oops, I dodged one torpedo. The Yamato is dodging another torpedo. I'm gonna eat two. Ouch. See if I can heal up a little bit. Time to go forward. Maybe I can get a ram. Okay, our Cleveland's taking care of the Shimakaze. This, by the way, I really enjoyed this fight. This was a great fight. It was just, I was completely outgunned. Later in the evening, I was in a similar situation where I had low HP in my Alaska and probably 1/2 HP Azuma. So I rammed the Azuma and I get 110,000 damage. And the Kitagazi takes me out. I had just so much stuff shooting at me. Alright, so there's still a fire burning on the Yamato. Yakuza destroys the Yoshino. The Yamato pops out Zao. The devastating strike. Alright, 94,000 damage, 1 kill. They've got 910 points in the epicenter already. Let's have a look. The Yamato is taking care of our Mogami. Shame. This Cleveland's also in a world of shit. Yeah, he's got that fancy camo. I actually have that camo. 990 points, 5 per tick. And there's 1,000 points. Then captured epicenter. Done with a match. That was really fun. I did enjoy it. I didn't want to go toe to toe with a Yamato. 94,000 damage, 500,000 credits. Let's have a look. Oh, a second on experience. I'll take that. I'll take that. Shows you how bad the team was when I'm second on experience. 470,000 XP. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Jean Bart and me playing it. Thanks for joining us as always, and I will be back later this week with some more gameplay. Let me know what you want to see. Maybe I'll do a Mogami video. Anyway, take care and cheers.